So I want to start flipping. I have no experience. I have no freaking idea what I'm doing. What do you think should be my first step?
Well, a lot of times people get into it because of the glitz and the glamour. They think, hey, everybody's doing it on TV. I've
Yeah.
heard these seminars that you can get rich or you can make a lot of money with, just basically finding a house and flipping it. The reality is that there's work to be done, and you have to earn that return you're going to make. Sure, everybody gets lucky. Everybody wins the lottery every now and then. But at the end of the day, you have to put in the work. You have to have the process. You have to lay out the risk, the blood, sweat, and tears, and you have to make it happen. So in devising up a plan of how you're going to actually flip a property, you have to take a look exactly of what is the process? How do I identify a home? What's the source? Where's this home going to come from? What's the type of source? Is it with a realtor? Is it through a wholesaler? Is it at the auction? Is it me door knocking? Am I going to be doing the wholesale and actually flipping it as well? So once you section and break out all the different steps, it'll allow you to duplicate it pretty easily. You can simplify it into very simple steps. The first step is acquisition. How am I going to find the property to acquire? Okay. Once you acquire it, what are the steps involved from the time we go under contract, basically transaction management, until we close and own the property? What's involved in that, and what type of vendors do I need? Okay, even if you're doing one property. Then from that point, once you acquire it and you own it, what is the project management going to look like of that property? Am I going to have a separate vendors? Am I going to do it myself? What's the timeline? What's the budget? How do I make the scope of work out? So on and so forth. And then once we close on the property, what's going to be my exit strategy, and what's going to be my team assembled in order to make sure that I get the best price possible for the property? So all of those are different buckets, and if you can come up with a process and constantly simplify it and make it as effective as possible, that's going to help you go from 1 to 30. But it's critical no matter in what step you're in, whether it's 1 or 30, it's still critical. But your ability to duplicate it and leverage it is the difference between staying at one property at a time and going to 30.